Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about life. It's not easy. It's messy, unpredictable, and downright unfair at times. Life has a way of knocking you down when you least expect it. But here's the truth. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. You see, every champion, every great leader, every person who has ever achieved something remarkable has faced defeat. They've been told no, they've been beaten down, and they've been left wondering if they could ever rise again. But they did. Why? Because they refused to let life's punches define them. I want you to think about this. You're going to face moments when everything feels like it's crumbling around you. Your dreams will seem out of reach. The world will feel heavy. But let me remind you, your current situation is not your final destination. You are stronger than you know, and there is greatness within you, but you've got to tap into it. You've got to dig deep when the world says you're done. You've got to scream back, I'm just getting started. Don't let failure scare you. Don't let the pain break you. Pain is a teacher, a guide that says you're still alive and you're still fighting. Let that fire burn inside of you. Let it push you to dream bigger, to try harder, to keep moving forward. And listen, you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who see the greatness in you, even when you can't see it in yourself. People who say you can do this when you feel like giving up. This is your life. This is your journey. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be worth it. So when life knocks you down, plant your feet, look it in the eye and say, you hit me hard, but I'm still here. And I'm not going anywhere. Get back up every single time, because you are unstoppable. Your dreams, your goals, your purpose, they're all waiting for you. So don't let life win. Rise, fight, and show the world what you're made of. Let's go. Life is full of setbacks, and that's a truth we all face at some point. Whether it's losing a job, a failed relationship, a missed opportunity, or a dream that didn't pan out, setbacks can feel crushing. They challenge your spirit, test your resolve, and make you question your ability to keep going. But here's the thing, every setback is a setup for a comeback. That's not just a motivational slogan, it's a mindset, a truth about life that can transform how you view the challenges you face. When life throws you a curveball, it's natural to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even defeated. You might look at your situation and wonder, why me? Why now? But here's the shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, why me? What's next? Because setbacks aren't the end of the story, they're the beginning of a new chapter. They're an invitation to reassess, to refocus, and to reignite your drive. The greatest comebacks in history were born from moments of failure and adversity. Think about a rubber band. The more it's stretched, the more power it has to snap back. That's you. Life may stretch you, push you to your limits, and test your strength, but that tension, that struggle, is what builds the power for your comeback. You see, setbacks create opportunities to grow in ways you never would have put otherwise. They force you to dig deeper, to find strength you didn't know you had, and to discover parts of yourself that only emerge under pressure. Let me tell you something, your greatest growth doesn't come during the easy times. It comes when you're down, when you're doubting yourself, and when the world feels like it's against you. Those moments teach you resilience. They teach you courage. They teach you how to rise when everything feels like it's pulling you down. That's the setup. That's the foundation being built for something greater than what you had before. But let's be honest, when you're in the middle of a setback, it's hard to see the bigger picture. It's hard to imagine that something good could come from your pain. That's where faith comes in. Faith in yourself, faith in the process, and faith in the fact that no storm lasts forever. You have to believe, even when it feels impossible, that your setback is setting you up for a breakthrough. You have to trust that the pain you're feeling now is temporary, but the strength you're gaining is permanent. The truth is, setbacks aren't failures, they're lessons. They're moments that teach you what doesn't work so you can find out what does. They're opportunities to pivot, to change direction, and to discover a path that's even better than the one you were on before. Some of the greatest success stories were born out of setbacks. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Steve Jobs was fired from the company he built. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Yet they all came back stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Why? Because they saw their setbacks as setups. Your comeback begins the moment you decide not to give up. It begins when you stand up, dust yourself off, and say, "This isn't how my story ends." It's about perseverance, about refusing to let the challenges define you. Every great comeback requires action, taking the lessons from your setback and using them to move forward. It requires grit, determination, and an unshakable belief that better days are ahead. So when life knocks you down, don't stay there. Rise with the knowledge this moment, this setback is temporary. It's not here to break you, it's here to build you. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it fuel your comeback. Because every setback truly is a setup for a comeback if you're willing to see it that way. Keep going, because the best is yet to come. You are stronger than the circumstances you face. This is a truth that may be hard to believe when life feels overwhelming, when the weight of your challenges seems too heavy to bear, and when you feel like you're barely holding on. But the reality is, your inner strength is far greater than any obstacle in your path. Life will throw storms your way. Some will be mild, and others will feel like they're tearing everything apart. Yet, no matter how fierce the storm, you have the power within you to endure, to rise, and to overcome. Circumstances are external. They are situations, events, and challenges that happen to you. They exist outside of who you are. But your strength, that's internal, something that comes from within. It's rooted in your determination, your resilience, and your will to keep moving forward. No matter what happens around you, no matter how tough the situation may be, the strength inside of you is always greater than the challenges outside of you. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you faced situations that you thought you wouldn't survive? How many times have you felt like giving up, only to discover days or months later that you somehow made it through? That wasn't luck. That wasn't chance. That was your strength. That was your ability to endure even when the odds were stacked against you. That strength is a part of you. It's always been there, and it always will be. The circumstances you face are not permanent. They're temporary moments in time, fleeting and ever-changing. But your strength is constant. It's a part of your character, of your being. Even when it feels like life is testing you beyond your limits, that's when your true strength reveals itself. Challenges don't come into your life to defeat you. They come to help you discover just how strong you really are. It's easy to feel powerless when you're up against something difficult. Maybe it's financial stress, a health crisis, a broken relationship, or the loss of someone you love. In those moments, the pain can feel so overwhelming that it blinds you to your own capabilities. But let me remind you, you have faced challenges before, and you have come out stronger. This time is no different. You may not feel strong right now, but strength isn't always loud or visible. Sometimes it's quiet and steady. It's the voice inside of you that says, "I'll keep going, even if it's hard. I'll take one more step, even if it feels impossible." Your strength doesn't mean you won't feel pain or struggle. It doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt or fear. Strength isn't about being invincible, it's about being unbreakable. It's about bending but not breaking. It's about knowing that no matter how hard life tries to push you down, you have the ability to rise again. It's about refusing to let your circumstances define you. You are not your circumstances. You are not the challenges you face, the failures you've experienced, or the lying you've endured. You are so much more than that. You are the lessons you've learned, the courage you've shown, and the perseverance you've demonstrated. Your strength lies in your ability to keep moving forward, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. And here's the thing, strength isn't something you have to find outside of yourself. It's already within you. Every time you faced adversity, every time you've overcome a setback, and every time you've chosen to keep going when you could have given up, you've proven to yourself just how strong you are. That strength is your foundation. It's what will carry you through whatever life throws your way. So when you're feeling overwhelmed by your circumstances, remind yourself of this. You are stronger than anything you face. You have survived every tough day, every heartbreak, and every challenge so far. You have the strength to rise above this too. Circumstances may try to knock you down, but they can never defeat the power, the resilience, and the greatness that lives within you. You are stronger than you know, and you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. Keep going, because you've got this. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. At some point in life, we all face failure. Whether it's missing out on an opportunity, falling short of a goal, or making a decision that didn't turn out the way we hoped, failure can feel devastating. It can shake your confidence, make you question your abilities, and leave you wondering if you should even try again. But the truth is, failure is not the end of the road. It's not a stopping point. In fact, it's one of the most powerful tools for growth and progress. Failure is a teacher. It provides lessons that success simply cannot. When you succeed, you celebrate, you enjoy the moment, and you move forward. But when you fail, you're forced to stop and reflect. You're pushed to examine what went wrong, to analyze your actions, and to identify areas where you can improve. That's when growth happens. Every failure holds a lesson, and every lesson is a step closer to success. Think about some of the greatest achievers in history. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each of those failures brought him closer to the invention of the light bulb. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. Did that failure define him? No, it motivated him to work harder, to train relentlessly, and to become the legend we know today. These stories aren't exceptions, they're reminders that failure is part of the process. When you experience failure, it's easy to let it consume you. It's easy to feel like it's a reflection of your worth or a sign that you're not good enough. But failure doesn't define you, your response to it does. Success isn't about never failing, it's about how you rise after each fall. It's about using failure as a springboard to propel yourself forward. Every successful person has a trail of failures behind them. The difference is they didn't let those failures stop them. They learned, adapted, and kept moving forward. Failure is also a test of resilience. It's a way of asking, how badly do you want it? If success came easily, it wouldn't mean as much. It's the struggles, the setbacks, and the failures that make the journey worthwhile. Each time you fail and choose to keep going, you're building strength, resilience, and determination. You're proving to yourself that you have what it takes to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. It's important to remember that failure is temporary. It may feel permanent in the moment, but it's just one chapter in your story, not the entire book. When you fail, it doesn't mean the dream is over. It means you're being redirected, given a chance to try again with more knowledge and experience. Sometimes failure is the universe's way of guiding you towards something even better than what you originally planned. Failure also humbles us. It reminds us that we don't know everything and that there's always room to grow. It pushes us to seek help, to ask for advice, and to collaborate with others. In that sense, failure can strengthen relationships and create opportunities for learning from those who have walked similar paths. The fear of failure often stops people from even trying. But avoiding failure means avoiding growth. It means staying in your comfort zone and never reaching your full potential. Embracing failure, on the other hand, means embracing life's challenges and the possibilities they hold. It means understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. When you shift your perspective on failure, it loses its power to intimidate you. You begin to see it for what it truly is, a stepping stone. Each failure is a step that brings you closer to where you want to be. It's not something to be feared or avoided, it's something to be embraced and learned from. So the next time you fail, don't see it as the end of the road. See it as a necessary part of your journey. Take the lessons, make the adjustments, and try again. Remember, failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. And with each step, you're getting closer to achieving your dreams. Keep moving forward because success is waiting for you on the other side. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Those words hold a powerful truth. No matter how intense or overwhelming pain may feel in the moment, it doesn't last. It fades, it heals, and it transforms into something else, whether it's strength, wisdom, or growth. On the other hand, quitting is final. When you give up, you close the door on possibilities, on dreams, and on the chance to rise above the challenges that stand in your way. Pain is a universal experience. Everyone feels it at some point in life. It comes in many forms: physical, emotional, mental, and it can be relentless. But no matter how deep the pain cuts, it is not permanent. Time has a way of dulling its sharp edges, and with every passing moment you grow stronger in ways you may not even realize. Pain teaches us resilience. It pushes us to dig deeper, to find reserves of strength we didn't know we had, and to discover parts of ourselves that only emerge when we're tested. Pain, as difficult as it may be, serves a purpose. It's a sign that you're alive, that you're striving, that you're pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. Pain is often the price of growth. Think about an athlete training for a competition. The hours of grueling workouts, the soreness, the exhaustion, is all painful. But it's through that pain that they build endurance, strength, and skill. The same principle applies to life. The pain you experience in pursuit of your goals is not a punishment, it's a process. Quitting, however, is different. Quitting is a choice. It's a decision to stop trying, to give up on the effort, and to walk away from the possibility of success. Quitting is often driven by fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of more pain. But the truth is, quitting doesn't remove the pain. It replaces it with something far heavier: regret. Regret is a weight that's much harder to carry than any temporary discomfort. It's the what if that lingers in your mind, the knowledge that you could have kept going but chose not to. When you quit, you rob yourself of the chance to see what's on the other side of pain. You rob yourself of the breakthrough that often comes just after the toughest moments. The pain you feel now is temporary. It has a beginning and an end. But the consequences of quitting can last a lifetime. It's not about denying the reality of pain or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about understanding that pain is a part of the journey, not the destination. Think about the moments in your life when you face pain and push through. Maybe it was studying for an exam, working long hours to achieve a goal, or healing from heartbreak. At the time, it may have felt unbearable, but you made it through. And on the other side, you emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable. That's the power of perseverance. It's a reminder that no matter how hard things get, you have the ability to endure. Pain also shapes your character. It teaches you empathy, patience, and gratitude. It reminds you of what truly matters and helps you appreciate the good times even more. Quitting, on the other hand, teaches you nothing. It stops the journey before the lesson can be learned, before the strength can be built, and before the success can be achieved. When you're in the middle of pain, it can feel like it will last forever. But it won't. Pain is temporary, it's fleeting, even if it doesn't feel that way in the moment. It comes in waves, and every wave eventually breaks. The key is to hold on, to keep moving forward, even when it feels hard, even when it feels impossible. Because on the other side of that pain is something worth fighting for: your dreams, your goals, your purpose. Quitting, however, leaves no room for possibility. It ends the story before it's finished. And the regret of quitting lingers far longer than any pain ever could. So when you feel like giving up, remind yourself that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Choose to persevere. Choose to push through. Choose to see what's on the other side. Because you're stronger than you think. And the best parts of your journey are still ahead. Keep going. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. The people you allow into your life have a profound influence on your mindset, energy, and direction. Their attitudes, words, and actions can either elevate you toward your greatest potential or hold you back from achieving your dreams. Who you choose to spend your time with shapes your perspective, your habits, and ultimately your life. That's why it's essential to surround yourself with those who bring out the best in you, people who believe in you, encourage you, and push you to aim higher. Life is full of challenges, and there will be times when your confidence wavers or you feel lost. In those moments, the people around you can make all the difference. A supportive and inspiring circle will remind you of your worth, help you find clarity, and motivate you to keep going. These individuals see the greatness in you, even when you struggle to see it yourself. They are the ones who cheer you on when you succeed and stand by you when you stumble. Energy is contagious. When you're surrounded by negativity, it can drain you, making it harder to stay motivated and focused on your goals. Negative people may discourage your dreams, belittle your efforts, or constantly focus on what's wrong instead of what's possible. Over time, this energy can seep into your own mindset, creating doubt and fear. On the other hand, being around people who radiate positivity, determination, and hope has the opposite effect. Their enthusiasm inspires you, their optimism lifts you, and their drive ignites your own. The right people challenge you to grow. They don't let you settle for mediocrity or stay in your comfort zone. Instead, they encourage you to take risks, try new things, and strive for more. They push you to see beyond your limitations and remind you of your potential. These are the friends, mentors, and colleagues who ask the tough questions, hold you accountable, and celebrate your progress. They see your success as a shared victory, and their belief in you fuels your belief in yourself. Surrounding yourself with uplifting and inspiring people doesn't mean only seeking out those who agree with you. True inspiration often comes from diversity, different perspectives, experiences, and ideas. The people who challenge your thinking, introduce you to new ways of seeing the world, and encourage you to expand your horizons can be some of the most inspiring influences in your life. They help you grow not by tearing you down, but by opening your mind to possibilities you hadn't considered before. It's also important to recognize that the people you surround yourself with don't have to be perfect or always positive. Everyone has their struggles and moments of doubt. What matters is their overall impact on your life. Are they supportive? Do they genuinely want to see you succeed? Do they inspire you to be better? If the answer is yes, then these are the people worth keeping close. Building a circle of uplifting and inspiring individuals often requires intentional effort. Start by reflecting on the relationships in your life. Who makes you feel supported and valued? Who challenges you to grow and dream bigger? Who leaves you feeling energized and motivated? Conversely, who drains your energy, sows doubt, or holds you back? It's not always easy, but sometimes you need to distance yourself from relationships that no longer serve your growth. Seek out environments where you're likely to meet like-minded and inspiring individuals. Join groups, attend events, or participate in activities that align with your passions and goals. Surround yourself with people who are striving for similar things or who have already achieved what you aspire to. These connections can provide mentorship, collaboration, and encouragement. Inspiring people don't just lift you up, they also set an example through their actions. Pay attention to how they handle challenges, pursue their goals, and treat others. Let their determination, kindness, and resilience motivate you to cultivate those qualities in yourself. At the same time, strive to be someone who uplifts and inspires others. Relationships are a two-way street, and the energy you bring to them matters just as much as the energy you receive. Ultimately, the people you surround yourself with play a significant role in shaping your life. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with those who see your potential, believe in your dreams, and push you to become the best version of yourself. Let their encouragement, positivity, and inspiration fuel your journey. And as you rise, don't forget to lift others along the way. Together, you can create a network of support, growth, and success that benefits everyone involved. You can't control the challenges, but you can control your response. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much you plan, prepare, or hope for the best, challenges will find their way into your path. Some challenges come without warning, a sudden loss, a failure, or an unexpected change. Others build slowly, testing your patience and resolve over time. But regardless of their form, challenges are an inevitable part of life. What separates those who thrive from those who crumble under the pressure is not the absence of challenges, but the way they challenge to respond to them. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you have absolute control over how you react to it. This is your power. Challenges will try to take away your peace, your confidence, and your sense of control. It may feel overwhelming, unfair, or even impossible to overcome. But within every challenge lies an opportunity, a chance to grow, to adapt, and to discover your inner strength. Your response to adversity determines whether you remain stuck or whether you rise above it. Think of a storm. You can't stop the rain, the wind, or the lightning. The storm will rage whether it or not. But you can decide whether you'll seek shelter, brace yourself, or let it defeat you. Your attitude and actions in the face of life's storms are what make all the difference. Challenges don't define you, your response does. The same situation can break one person and empower another. It all comes down to perspective, choice. The first step in controlling your response to challenges is to shift your mindset. It's easy to fall into the trap of self-pity, to focus on what's going wrong, or to feel like life is unfair. But dwelling on what you can't control only gives more power to the challenge. Instead, focus on what you can control. You can control your attitude, your effort, and your determination. You can choose to see the challenge as an obstacle or as an opportunity to grow. The situation may not change immediately, but your mindset can transform how you experience it. When challenges arise, emotions often run high. Fear, anger, frustration, or sadness may cloud your judgment and make it harder to respond thoughtfully. But controlling your response doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. It means acknowledging them without letting them take over. Take a moment to breathe, to process what you're feeling, and to center yourself. By doing this, you give yourself the space to respond with clarity instead of reacting impulsively. Your response to challenges also involves action. Even when a situation feels out of your hands, there is always something you can do. It might be as simple as taking the next step forward, asking for help, or reevaluating your approach. Small, consistent actions can lead to big changes over time. Challenges often feel overwhelming because we focus on the entirety of the problem. Break it down into smaller, manageable pieces and tackle them one at a time. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. Another important part of controlling your response is maintaining hope. Challenges can be discouraging, and it's easy to lose sight of the light at the end of the tunnel. But hope is a choice. It's choosing to believe that things can get better even when the odds seem stacked against you. Hope doesn't eliminate the challenge, but it gives a challenge to keep going. It reminds you that no matter how difficult the present moment may be, it's not the end of your story. Challenges often come with lessons, even if they're hard to see in the moment. When you choose to respond to adversity with curiosity rather than resistance, you open yourself up to growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I become stronger, wiser, or more resilient because of this experience? The answers may not come right away, but over time you'll begin to see how each challenge shaped you into the person you are becoming. You can't control the challenges, but you can control your response. This truth empowers you to take responsibility for your life, even in the face of uncertainty. It reminds you that while you may not have power over everything that happens, you always have the power to choose how you move forward. Challenges will come and go, but your ability to rise above them will remain. Keep choosing resilience, strength, and hope, no matter what life throws your way. Your dreams are worth fighting for, no matter how hard life gets. Dreams are the essence of who we are, the visions that light up our imagination and give us a reason to keep moving forward. They represent the life we aspire to live, the goals we hope to achieve, and the legacy we want to leave behind. But chasing dreams is rarely easy. The journey is often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Despite all this, the pursuit of your dreams is one of the most meaningful battles you can fight. Dreams give life purpose. They inspire hope, ignite passion, and push us to grow beyond our current limitations. But the path to achieving them isn't a smooth or predictable one. It requires resilience, determination, and an unwavering belief in yourself. There will be times when the challenges feel insurmountable, when you question whether the effort is worth it, and when giving up feels like the easiest option. In those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the vision that stirred something in your soul and made you want more for your life. The pursuit of your dreams will test you in ways you never imagined. It will demand sacrifices, time, energy, and sometimes comfort. It may mean stepping into the unknown, facing rejection, or enduring failures, but every sacrifice and every struggle is an investment in a future that only you can create. The road is hard because the destination is worth it. If it were easy, everyone would do it. The challenges are there to separate those who truly want it from those who are merely curious. When life gets hard, it's crucial to remember that difficulty doesn't mean defeat. Hard times are a part of the journey, not the end of it. They shape you, teach you, and prepare you for what lies ahead. The obstacles you face aren't there to stop you. They're there to strengthen you. They force you to dig deeper, to find new solutions, and to develop the resilience you'll need not just to achieve your dreams, but to sustain them once you do. Your dreams are worth fighting for because they are yours. No one else has your unique combination of passions, talents, and aspirations. No one else can bring your vision to life the way you can. The world needs what you have to offer, even if it doesn't always feel like it. Every step you take toward your dreams is a step toward fulfilling your potential and contributing meaningful to the world. It's easy to feel discouraged when progress is slow or when setbacks seem to outnumber victories. But success isn't about how quickly you reach your goals, it's about the persistence you show along the way. Every small step forward matters. Every time you choose to keep going, even when it's hard, you're proving to yourself that your dreams are worth it. Celebrate the small wins, learn from the losses, and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. You may encounter people who doubt you or try to dissuade you from chasing your dreams. They may project their fears and insecurities onto you, telling you it's too hard, too risky, or unrealistic. But their doubts don't define your reality. Only you know what's in your heart and what you're capable of. Surround yourself with those who believe in you, who uplift you, and who remind you of your potential when you need it most. There's something powerful about fighting for your dreams despite the odds. It's an act of self-belief, of declaring that your vision for your life matters. It's about refusing to settle for less than what you know you're capable of achieving. It's about showing yourself and the world that you have the courage to pursue what sets your soul on fire. The journey won't always be fair. There will be times when life throws curveballs, when you feel like you're starting over, or when the weight of it all feels unbearable. But those moments don't define your dream, they define your character. How you respond in those moments will determine whether you let the hardship defeat you or whether you rise above it and keep moving forward. Your dreams are worth fighting for because they represent the best version of yourself, the person who refuses to give up, who keeps striving, and who turns adversity into triumph. No matter how hard life gets, hold on to your dreams. Let them guide you, motivate you, and remind you of the greatness you're capable of achieving. The journey may be tough, but the reward is beyond measure. Keep fighting because your dreams are worth it.